Malady on the line and stuff like that. But before I bring him on, I just want to let you guys know that he is a talented rapper, singer, based out of Albany, New York. I had a brain fart real quick. And when the kid is dope, damn, the kid is dope. I'm co-signing clearly. Duh. So without further ado, Mr. Romality is making his first appearance on the Biz With D and his first interview. So what's going on, Romality?
How you guys doing? What's going on?
We're good. How are you?
I'm all right.
Great to hear. Well, thank you for coming on the show this evening.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. So, listeners may not know who you are. Tell them a little bit about you.
Let's see. I rap, I sing, I dance, write my own music. On the side, I play a little bit of ball. Just a little bit that you should know about me.
Okay, nice. Now, how old were you when you first decided music was something that you definitely wanted to do?
Well, when I was younger, I started dancing to Michael Jackson. That's like one of my big idols there. But I started noticing my talents around 6th grade when I was 11. So I started out singing first before I found out later in the future rapping was another versatile that I wanted to put on my plate.
Okay, nice. Let's see if Shani got some questions. Shani, you got some questions for Mr. Romality?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Romality.
How you been?
I have a question. Like, word on the blog says you're like a part of the Fierce Wings family right now. So, congratulations to that. And, how did that come about and how is it going?
Everything's good, actually. Everything is real good. Really can't say too much about this subject right now, but everything, like I said, everything's doing great.
That's good. Now, I want to get into, something about your music. What is your, what type of, what kind of audience are you projecting your music to be?
Well, me being an R&B, hip-hop type artist, it may sound crazy, but my music is more for the ladies more than the fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Because of me singing and rapping the way I do, mine's not no hardcore, not to, name throw out there, but, Chief Keef, I'm not like that. I'm not all that headbanging and all that. I'm more like a little slow-paced, smooth type of artist.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. All right, David. I'm going to, come up with more questions.
Cool. So, Romality, somebody in the chat room wants to know, her name is Just. She says, what's going on, Romality? Might not know who I am, but I wanted to know what are 3 words to describe your music.
Say that again so I can understand what you were saying.
She said she wants to know what are 3 words that describes your music.
3 words. That's pretty hard because 3 words really can't describe my music, but that is a tough one because I can't just give 3 words for my music because I like to give more than 3 words. The top 3 words I would say to describe my music is clean. It's not like a lot of cursing and all that type of stuff. It's stuff you can relate to. And let's see what else. Last one. And probably something you can show to your girlfriend or your lady friend. That's more described towards my music there.
Okay. That's what's up. So it looks like you got some callers right now. So let's definitely get into some callers.
Okay.
718-828. You're on the Biz with D. Who's this?
Oh. Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
hey, how you doing?
Hey, hello. My name is la Tonquesha. LST Crystal Jenkins. Yes. Hello, Romality?
Yes.
I heard your music before. Oh, my God. I love your music. It sounds
so much.
sexy.
I appreciate it.
It sounds so sexy. So are you. You're very sexy.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Oh, my God. Do you, have a girlfriend? Are you single?
Well, I'm actually currently right now in a relationship with a beautiful young lady right now. So I am not, I'm sorry, I can't, I will say I'm not single. But, well, I'm more in a relationship with my music, too. So I'm tied down with two. So I am currently in a relationship. So.
Also, you dating a girl with music? Oh, that's a sexy thing. But if you ever break up with your girlfriend, you should hit up La Toquesha. I'm from Queens. You should hit me up,
right.
Sometimes,
okay.
You can talk to me.
Oh, right, that sounds good.
Thank you for calling him Equasia, whatever your name is.
Don't you diss my name, okay? Okay.
Don't act like me and you don't go way back, okay?
Listen, papi. Don't make me close your eyes out, okay? Okay, I'll find you.
Bye, crazy. All right, so it looks like we got another caller. 610-451. You're on the Biz with D. Who's this? 610. All right, so they were just listening, but that's okay. So, Romality, I got to know, since you rap and sing, who are some of your musical influences?
Some of my musical inspirations are Michael Jackson, of course. He's on top. He's on the top of the list, always. He'll always be on the top of the list no matter what. Then I have Usher. I have Trey Songz. And many more, old school type rappers and singers. Let me throw out some old school. Slick Rick, all them. Their old school is it excuse my mouth, is the shit. It was and will always forever be that good music.
Right. Definitely. So we want to get into this joint that called Lock You Down. And Shawnee likes that joint. I like that joint.
Yes.
We all like the joint here. And we want to know, how'd you come up with the concept of that song?
Woo! The concept of that song. Well, let's see. This song goes way back. I recorded it when I had, little mini studio in my house there before I went into a real studio. The concept of where I got it from was just I was sitting there thinking of this girl and just picturing it, just dang, I want to lock her down. I want to hold her, I want to just be next to her all the time. I want to make her mine. So I found a beat, boom, found a concept, started going to work, started writing. I'm not gonna lie, I wrote it over a couple times. I wrote it over and over. Plenty of times. But then I finally found my sound that I like to it. And then boom, I recorded it, put it out. Everybody loved it. Everybody says, oh, I like that song. Oh, I love it. I like how you singing on it. This, that, and I appreciate all the love that everybody has shown me so far with that track. Because that actually, personally, me, I think that's what hit off my career really good.
up. So would you do us the honors of introducing Lock You Down right now?
We are about to listen to my song, Lock You Down. I hope you guys enjoy it.
All right, everybody. So that was Romality, Lock You Down on the Biz With D. Me and Shawnee and Romality right now definitely feeling that joint like I've told you like several times. Romality, that shit's hot.
Thank you.
Hot. So, let's see. See what kind of crazy questions I'm going to ask you. All right, I got one.
Oh, man.
Ready for it? What's the craziest thing that all right, so what's the craziest thing that a fan has done to get your attention?
Oh, man. Let's see. Well, and my girlfriend probably gonna get mad, but I gotta keep it real, keep it 100. Girl was sitting there trying to flash me, get my attention, like, Romality. I'm like, oh, wow, that's crazy. I'm like, put your shirt down. You're bugging right now. I think she was kind of, a little drunk there in the head, but she was like, Romality, lifting her shirt up. I'm like, oh, can someone get her, please? Like, relax with her. Get her relaxed, and then I'll talk to her after.
Wow.
It was crazy.
I think that's the second craziest that we've heard, Shawnee, right?
Oh, yeah. That La, whoever that chick was that just called in, that was bananas.
That was a crazy experience right there.
Oh, man.
That is crazy. But it looks like we have another call, and I think it's Otis. So, Shawnee, you want to pick up Otis's line?
Oh, God, yeah. Let me talk to my husband. Honey, it's you.
Hello, cutie pie.
Hey, honey.
How you doing, Shawnee? What's going on? Romality. What's going on?
Oh, no.
Yes, sir. That's my jam. Let me tell you something, young buckaroo. You keep at it, and you won't be $1 million by the time you 21.
Appreciate it a lot.
Not a problem. So let me ask you, from an OG to a young cat, where you get. You know what? I think David's whack ass did ask that question, so I'm not gonna do it. Let me ask you this: where do you find inspiration to write your songs?
What did I what?
Where do you find inspirations to write your songs?
Inspiration? Well,
yeah.
Sometimes I look around me, look around my surroundings, look at what's going on. It depends on what type of day it is and what's around me and what I hear and what I see, and then I just go based off of that and how the beat flows within inside of me. So that's really how I get inspirations in my songs.
Okay, that's what's up. And I gotta say, you're doing a great job with this being your first interview. You doing really good. I'm like, wow, you got it down packed like as if you was doing this for like years. So, keep doing your thing, player. And David and Shawnee, Otis James out this bitch.
Good night.
Good night.
Nutcase. Shout out to Otis, the infamous producer of this show. So if it wasn't
Otis
for him,
crazy ass,
we wouldn't be able to do this show. So, Romality, I want to get into another joint that you just released just the other day. Was it like it was definitely totally like Monday, I think it was. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it was. But anyway, you did your remix to, or say a remix to Aaliyah's Enough Said.
Oh, yes.
So, I'm taking that you're an Aaliyah fan.
That's my wife. That's my wife right there. I'm sorry, but I love her since.
Oh man, another Drake in here.
I love her since. Forget. I'm sorry, Drake, but you can't have her. That's just. I love it. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I cried when I heard she died. Oh my goodness, it was a tragedy. I was so upset. That's I'm telling you, if he was still alive, I would try to get with her. I would try to get with him.
Mhm. You ain't the only one. You ain't not the only one. So what what gave you the inspiration to just say, you know what, I'm gonna put my spin on this joint?
The first time I heard it, because I've been trying to look for something with a sample of Aaliyah for so long, and I couldn't find nothing. And I see a friend there, Drake, got to it before I did, so he got his own little twist on the Aaliyah thing, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I see he's doing his thing with Aaliyah. He got this little track going. Let me write to this. Let me see how it sounds, and I'm gonna record it. So I finally got the chance, write it down, boom, record it. I'm like, yes, I love it. Oh my goodness, my wife would love this.
Yes, I'm sure she would definitely love it, and she probably does love it, hearing it from heaven. She probably does, because you went in, and when you first sent it to me, I was like, this is hot. Like, seriously. Totally did. So would you do us the honors of, introducing this joint for us right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guys are about to listen to my remix to Enough Said with Aaliyah. I hope you guys enjoy it.
All right, everybody, and that was Romality. Enough Said on the Biz With D, and that was a dope joint, Romality. That really was.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Not a problem.
I try.
So
I try.
I know that you're working on a couple mixtapes right now on the album. Tell us what sound you're going for with these projects.
Well, I'm trying for a different type of sound from different other people. Like, I'm trying to get a whole lot of different people sounds from their type of beats and my vocals going on them and seeing how everything sounds. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to be, let's see, what's the word? I'm trying to be the oddball kind of out of everybody, so everybody notices who I am. I'm looking for that unique, different sound that nobody really has.
It's nice. Now, I know that you had you released a mixtape about maybe like a year ago, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Yeah, it's been a year.
Okay. So now, going back to that mixtape and just thinking back a little bit, how are you going to make this project that you're working on right now, different than that one?
Well, one, it's not going to sound the way it did. That it could have been better. I'm improving my lyrics. I'm improving my craft, which every artist should always do, improve on their lyrics, write every day, and improve on everything that they can. The sound and everything. I'm improving on everything. I'm trying to make it sound real professional so that when, say, if an A&R rep hears it, like, oh, who is this? Let me listen to this real quick. Maybe even pick me up. You never know what can happen. You just have to work, master your craft. You have to master your lyrics, write every day. I'm trying to make it sound different from how it did before. Not that it was crappy, but it was kind of crappy, but I'm trying to make it sound way better.
Right.
10 times better.
Yeah, absolutely. And, me being an artist and stuff like that, I can definitely say that I even went through that where I thought with my EP when I released it on that Piff at first, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crappy. Let's scratch the surface on this and let's start from scratch and, let's really, give people what they want. And I re-released it on iTunes, gave it better quality, added more songs to really tell the story. So I know exactly what you're saying to be true. And yes, it's a requirement, when you're first starting out and you're not with a major label. Now, when you're with a major label, the expectations are so much high. That quality has to be great. Everything has to be great about it.
Yes. It has to be basically to them. It has to be perfect. Technically, it has to be perfect to them. If they hear that they can sell it, they're gonna come here. Let me grab him real quick. Let me talk to you. They're gonna give you options. They're gonna give you a whole lot of stuff that you're gonna like to hear, but also make sure that before you do anything.
Right. So I got to
jump right into it.
Absolutely. So I got a question for somebody in the chat room, and they wanted to know, how many tattoos do you have?
How many what?
Tattoos do you have? I know, kind of random, right?
1, 2, 3. I have 4 right now. Currently trying to work on some more. Yes, I am currently trying to work on some more.
You younger than me. I got more tattoos. That's crazy.
It happens. Yeah. It does happen sometimes. But my tattoos have meaning to them. It's not just like some bullshit just thrown on me. It has meaning to it. Like, I'm getting the one that I want to get done is for my grandfather on my chest that passed away. So definitely I want to get that all set and done with before anything. So
you got more tattoos than me. I probably got more piercings than you. I got 6? Crazy. I'm wild.
Yeah. I only have 2. I ain't got no more. I got 2. That's it.
Don't even ask me why I started getting it like that. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do 1, and went from there. But yeah, piercings and tattoos are actually very addicting. In case people are listening and they don't have them, they're very addicting. So don't be surprised.
They really are. Like, I wanted to get my eyebrow pierced, but then after a while, I was like, seriously. I really I was holding myself to that for so long. I'm serious. You can ask anybody I know. They'll tell you I was holding it to it. And then after a while, I grew out of it. I was like, that's not me. I don't want to touch my face and whatnot. Like, me personally, I would never get a tattoo on my face. Never.
Right.
I would never do that. Anywhere else, all right, that's fine. Non-visible. Like, I have one visible one right now. If I take my shirt off, you can see everything. Of course. But I have one visible on my right forearm that you can see.
Right. Yeah, and I've seen that one. And tattoos are pretty awesome. I saw your tattoos. I'm like, damn, I need to get my ink up.
I'm trying to get my ink up, and definitely am.
But I think Shani has some questions. So, Shani, you want to ask your questions?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had an ADD. I was listening, but Chris Brown and Rihanna was all oogly on Instagram, so it caught my attention for a second.
Oh, man.
You know, us girls like to just get lost up in the celebrity world real quick.
Yeah.
What would you tell young people like yourself trying to, break into the industry?
They tell them to work hard. They have to. It's not, you can't slack off one bit. If you want to be in this industry and you want to do this music thing, you can't slack. You need to write. I know at one point I was like, I just want to get in the studio. But then I got into the studio and I don't have nothing. What are you going to do then? You want to make sure you write before you get to the studio, because then when you get to the studio, you record it. Boom, you're done. Instead of going to the studio, sitting there writing, wasting time, and then say you're writing it, and then now it's time for you to go. Oh, well, I wanted to record. Well, your time is up. So just make sure that you write. Don't ever stop writing. Never. Don't ever stop writing. Make sure that you master your craft, as in mastering your craft, your vocals, your lyrics, your flow, everything in that, everything. You just have to master it. If you do not master it, then it's going to stick out. Like, I've seen people sit there, I'm a rapper, da-da-da. Then I hear a song that they send to me, and what they're saying doesn't really make sense because of the title of the song, and then also your flow is not on beat. So make sure that you have everything crafted together before you oh, listen to this. Because you send that into a A&R or any type of label, they're going to say, what kind of bullshit is this? I don't want to listen to this shit. You wasted my time.
Right.
And then it makes it harder for other people that have good stuff.
Very true. And even me and you have had this conversation actually with Shawnee as well. We all three of us had a conversation about that. So yeah, that's definitely something that people need to be aware of and, need to get so in their mind.
Definitely. Artists can't be coming to these labels all kinds of ways. They're quickly to reject these days. Quickly.
Right.
Be fully
you can't
developed.
do that.
That's true. What type of, who motivates you? Who motivates you to do what you do and, succeed and continue on?
I motivate myself sometimes, but I'm going to go back to my girlfriend. She does help me. She makes sure that I do what I have to do. Because if I slack sometimes, I'm not even going to lie, I slack sometimes. And she's like, no, make sure you do that. Make sure you do this. But I also push myself. When I want something done, I'm going to get it done. Then I have other people that also help me. So it's not just myself doing it. I have others that care and love for me and love to listen to what I do, so they help me. They say, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. It gets frustrating sometimes because you don't want to hear it, but it's going to better yourself. You need to take that advice in. You can't just sit there, whatever, blah, I don't want to hear it. No, take that, because in the near future, you're not going to have that if you're by yourself, per se. Say if you're down the line and you're up there and famous and everything, and then you start slacking off. Like some artists have been doing, they've been slacking off because they don't have motivations anymore. So I have people that help me motivate myself, make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. And I also make sure that I get the stuff done that I need to get done.
So how did you come up with the... Hold on. My thing is acting retarded. I wrote some questions down and it's acting kind of retarded. How did you come up with the song Bandanna Girl?
Bandanna Girl. Well, out where I'm at, in New York, Albany, Schenectady, and all that, all the counties, you have girls. Girls wear bandanas on their heads. So, therefore, me and my other colleague, we and him were talking. We were sitting there discussing, what's the new thing going out right now? Boom. Going down my news feed, you see girls wearing bandanas on their head. So I'm like, I'm asking her, what you think? You think I should? And he was like, I think you should, because then you're gonna see a good result. So therefore, I did it. I wrote it. I seen how it came out. I looked at it for a second. I was iffy about it, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do it. So then I wrote it. I recorded it. I listened to it over again. Boom! Came out perfect the way I wanted it to. Came out the way I wanted it to, and I put it out. Everybody was like, oh, I like that. Everybody was vibing to it. Oh, I like that. Now you see girls wearing the bandanas on their head. People talking about in school, talking about, I'm a bandana girl, da-da-da, because that's what my best friend's little brother told me. He was like, you have girls saying, I'm a bandana girl, and all this. So that helped me even more.
All right. So, we're going to swing it to, Bandanna Girl next. Would you like to introduce it for the people?
This is my wonderful single, Bandanna Girl, and I hope you guys really enjoy it, because I did take the time to put all my all in this. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
All right, everybody. So that was Romality, Bandanna Girl. That's my joint as well, bro. That is my joint. So before we let you go, I definitely wanted to say thank you for coming on this show this evening. You did a great job with your first interview. And
thank you for having me. So I appreciate it so much.
Not a problem. You know that you part of the